You have tetties?
I have one anyway.
You're gonna let her borrow?
On my titty.
Dungeon Queenz, oh, Dungeon Queenz, oh. Dungeon Queenz, oh, Dungeon Queenz, oh. Girl, I'm a skanky fart bitch, gonna rock it on Twitch, y'all. I'm a half-orc crankster gonna steal behind the scenes, that's right. I'm a kooky red beast, my sword will make you deceased, Dumbo. The Dungeon Master of Disaster, my campaign, the first chapter, ha ha ha. Who are we? Who are we? Oh! Dungeon Queenz, oh, Dungeon Queenz.
It was a little one.
Yes. Are we good? We're live? Hey everybody! Welcome back to Dungeon Queenz episode 4. Hope you've all had a good week. So real quick, introductions.
My name is Disasterina. I am an adherent of the religion sign, or I'm sorry, not that one. It's Disasterinaology. Sorry, they're gonna sue me now. And my deity is Disasterino, and I'm gonna try to convert everybody. And I'm a paladin tiefling.
I'm Cig Neutron. I'm the dungeon master, and I've written the campaign, and yeah.
And it's a great campaign.
Well, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun.
Yes, it is a great campaign. I'm Felony Dodger. Hi, welcome back. And I'm this week going to just follow these girls and let them do whatever they want and follow them straight into death. It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
And welcome back.
And thank you for having me back. And I'm Sochi Mochi, and I'm an Asimer, but you know, because I'm real assy. And I'm going to lead this campaign straight to hell.
I've been calling her an ass on Facebook for years.
I think she's got a classy assy.
So, who wants to do a recap of last week's episode?
You do.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right. So,
Real quick.
Last episode. Let's see. Woo, so much has happened.
We're unconscious in a dungeon.
Yep. They left Tattywag's hut to go steal the nether crop. Along the way, they stopped at the Frothy Mug, and there was a really fun underground rogue off in the basement, which Felony slayed.
She slayed, he
we did a
won.
good job.
And she got the Pumps of Power and the Weave of Thieves. So they left the Frothy Mug to go to the Nether Daddy hideout, and Disasterina and Bitch Puddin' charge in the front gates like crazy people, and they got frozen and waylaid. Felony, however, took the roguey way and snuck into the secret ventilation shaft. And I think where we last left, you were able to grab the nether crop and you hid it under your clothes before you were knocked out. And so now that brings us up to speed. So they all of the queens wake up in a deep, dank dungeon.
Again.
Yes. There's as you scan the room, you see your fellow party members, all except Bitch. Your eyes slowly adjust to the dark. You notice in the shadows there's Bogtorn Eggborn. And behind him are his brothers, Popcorn and Greg Eggborn.
These are
The walls are all jaggedly cut out of rock. Moisture runs down, like in caves, if you've ever been into a moist cave.
Moist caves.
A thick iron-wrought door that has a faint magical glow is all that adorns the walls. Next to the door, stuck to a jagged piece of wall, is a tuft of blonde hair dangling, and you also see the bra of holding next to it.
Oh, no.
It seems to suggest that the fact that the bra got snagged on the wall in a struggle. Or it's also possible that it was left there on purpose. You don't know, but you don't see bitch anywhere. In the corner, you see a
Goblin
small
is in
pile of what seems like dirty rags.
Bitch pudding.
The rags
There
seem
he
to
is.
stir, and Xochi, you wake up having no idea where you are or how you got here.
Oh, this again? I seem to do that a lot.
Oh, and you're also, all of you are shackled with iron shackles that are chained to the wall.
Including me, or am I like?
Yes, including you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And also all of
Are
the
we chained like-
Eggborns
We're
are also
chained
shackled.
like this.
Do you want to be chained like
Oh
that?
no, I'm
Yeah.
chained to the wall.
Okay, Felony is chained like this to the wall.
Okay, you got all that way the whole time.
My lips are chained like this.
So yeah, I wake up and I see Xochi and I'm like, so good to see you, Xochi.
Oh, so good to see you under these circumstances.
How have you been? What have you been doing?
I was like drunkenly raving and just having a good time with some, what do they call them? Orcs?
Chug bears.
Chug bears. The chug bears. I mean, it was an all-out rager all weekend. I couldn't. It was like Coachella for them.
Fantastic. How did you end up here? I did something
That's
stupid.
a good question. I don't know. I blacked out and then I'm here.
Wow.
From what? So you think you have vague memories of the chug bears telling you where your friends went, and you set off on a solo quest to find them.
Yeah.
And somehow you found yourself here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm super strong, so I'm like, all right, everybody. I'm going to try to get out of these chains as sensuous as they feel.
Oh.
I'm getting tired of them.
So,
My hands are falling asleep. So I'm like, I'm going to try to get out of them.
You have the only chain that actually has some slack in it, so you can actually like make it to the middle of the room, almost to the other side.
Are both my hands?
Yeah, they're like
anything?
shackled, and then there's like a chain to the wall.
The crocodiles are awake.
Yes, and so as the last thing that Bogtorn said to you is, "Oh, I suppose this is a bit embarrassing for all parties involved."
That's right. That's right. So,
So I'm trying to get. I'm going to use my strength to try to get out of these chains.
Okay, you're just gonna try to Hulk them?
I'm just trying to hold them.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay.
if you Hulk the chains off, beat the
Are
shit
you like,
out of those
are you yanking on the
crocodiles.
wall? Is that what's happening? Are you yanking on the wall?
Yes, I'm going to run as fast as I can to rip that thing out of the wall.
Okay.
And then go beat up the crocodiles. For
The
information.
crocodiles.
All right.
Yeah. The two guys that are in the dungeon with us.
So you take off,
Oh, okay.
running
They stole from
across,
us, but now that we're in the dungeon,
running
we're most
across
likely gonna have to
this
cooperate.
dungeon room, and you're feeling good. You're feeling like this is super powerful, and all of a sudden your arms just yank behind you and pulling at your wrist just a little bit, and it was a solid pull, but it does not seem like these things are gonna budge at all.
Well, that sucks.
Disasterina, can you reach
Okay, I'm gonna try go over there and reach the bra.
You can't, no slack. Can't get there.
Okay. Do the chains? Do they have locks on them?
Nope.
Do they
They are
need
welded
magic?
shut.
Yes.
Can your tail reach the brook? Can your tail do anything?
My tail is getting all frisky, and it tries to wrap around these chains and neutralize them.
Okay. Your tail wraps around the
Yes.
chain and
Pulls it and tries to.
it's just sort of just undulating on the chain like a snake on a branch. Bogtorn just looks at you and he's like, I'll just stop you right there, ladies. It's them chains ain't going anywhere.
What do you know?
Yeah, how'd you end up down here?
Well, that is a long story. Let me
Yeah?
tell you. Mhm,
I'm not
yeah.
interested in that
Well,
because you're so
paraphrase
you're
it.
evil. We don't like you.
Dang.
You gave us those tatties and then we infected the woman. She died. You happy about that?
You killed that woman.
You did.
What did I miss?
You killed this woman up in the house
Oh, my
with your
fair
tainted
lady.
things.
Oh, you offend my delicate sensibilities.
You don't not a delicate.
You don't
woman.
look very
We're
delicate.
not murderers.
How did you get down here?
Especially, we wouldn't poison anyone. Come on.
Well, I don't trust you at all. I don't believe
Well,
you.
I don't trust you very much either, but I think if we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna have to work together. You know
Oh,
what
you
I
got a
mean?
suggestion? Stupid Dumbo.
He stands up and he kind of ruffles his feathers, and as he walks, he does like this with his like. So they have like these really like crocodilian heads, but like bird bodies. So he's just kind of walking around like, well, I do have an idea. See, just so happens that crocodile tears are very corrosive to certain metals.
That sounds intriguing.
We gotta make him cry.
See, therein lies the problem.
Oh no.
I can't make myself cry.
I accidentally killed a kitten one time.
I've eaten lots of kittens.
That
Well,
wasn't sad.
what makes you sad? What is this?
Are you
Your
an
deepest,
orphan?
darkest
Are you an orphan?
secrets.
Are you you're sad because you're ostracized? Or how about we tickle you and you laugh so much that you cry?
Hold on. What is this?
Well, we haven't
tickling?
tried it.
What's
Tell
that?
us about your childhood. We have time.
Oh, I don't think we have time for that.
All right, I'm going tickling. I'm going over and
So you
tickling.
go over there. Okay,
Tickling,
the
tickling,
slack
tickling.
just barely reaches him.
Okay, I'm
and,
tickling. I'm tickling. I'm
okay.
tickling. Tickling.
Just give me a D20 roll. No response.
You're not
It's
very
just
good at tickling.
Not ticklish at all.
What else we're gonna get? How we're gonna do this?
Tears.
I mean,
tears.
I cry when I listen to Beyonce. Does anybody have a
Let me see what kind of
A
spells I
track to
have.
play.
track?
That might be
Just-
copywritten.
I'm just kidding. Beyonce doesn't make me cry. Really. So, what makes
I
you
got
cry?
an idea. Hey everybody.
thieves'
Okay,
This is that
Tools.
episode.
What makes you cry?
This is the healing.
I'm going to
episode.
Being
kick
rejected.
him in his crotch as hard as I possibly can.
Do
Kick
it.
him in his crocodile.
Yes, absolutely. That'll make you cry.
we
I go,
should- we-
whoa!
You don't even wait. You just-
No,
just
I
go
don't wait
for
for
it.
Ed to confer.
Give me a strength roll. A strength check.
I got a lot of strengths.
Okay, so and then you add your.
13.
Okay, so he goes, and like you see his eyes bulge out a little bit, and he like lifts off the ground a little bit. He's like, just starts just
Okay, I'm
streaming
gonna
down.
put my chains
You
over.
put the chains. Okay,
underneath.
so as it like hits the metal, you get the sizzle,
Yep.
and ping, your shackles fall off.
Oh,
He's like
wow.
crying on his own shackles.
Disaster is free.
So what?
14 altogether.
So I am going to turn him around and put him on the chain that leads from him to the wall, so I get that corrosive, and that goes. Two.
So
So his hands are still together,
Uh-huh,
but the chain from the hands to the wall,
uh-huh.
I'm going to
So you stop. You're trying to stop him from crying on his shackles,
yes.
but just okay. So all right. So give me a sleight of hand
Yeah,
check.
restrain him. Ooh. Yeah.
What is
Good
that?
job, Disaster.
You are
That's a
able to
20.
smack his hands out of the way,
Good.
and you deflect, and he cries on the chain. But so it dissolves that, so he's free. But now he's still shackled.
I'm going to direct him over to the other people chained up, and he's going to cry on their handcuffs and get them all free.
Yes. Get me out.
So give me a strength check here.
Oh,
Rolling hot tonight.
yeah.
You are easily able
Good
to
job.
maintain a grasp on Eggborn, and yeah, so you're able to free Felony and Xochi.
Now convert them.
Oh.
Roll.
And then he's-
That's a
Convert
really
them.
good idea.
So he's
So the people, there's one crying, there are two like hanging out, right? So I'm going to talk to them about disasterology, and I'm going to talk to them about the beauty of the world and nature and everything, and how, the benefits of following me is you get to serve me for 1 billion years. And at the end of that, you can sign up again if you did a good job. And, just a nice feeling inside of you, in
It
your
is.
body.
It never goes away, that good feeling.
Yes.
I can testify.
you guys are all jumping on board here.
I will jump on. This
give
religion.
me a charisma
If
check.
we convert
I
them.
like when I feel good inside.
Help us escape.
Yes.
Oh.
They just blankly stare at you. As you're talking, Bogtorn walks over and cries on his two brothers.
What?
You were so into telling the story that you didn't notice that now they're all free.
But we're all still
well,
locked in this dungeon.
We're all still
yes.
locked in the dungeon.
Yes.
So
So
we're all free.
yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so what's our... I'm going to say, hey, okay, guys, what is our plan over here? What are we going to do?
Well, now I think we need to get the guards in here. You know what I mean?
All right.
Wait, the
all
gods or
right.
the guards?
Is what I said.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. The ones up there or the ones over there?
Or both.
Who's persuasive?
Don't confuse him.
Okay, stupid.
He's doing this like
You got-
bird head thing.
You got a great idea?
What's
Well,
your
how we-
persuasion? You want to yell for the guards and persuade them about disasterology so we can get them in here.
Well, the thing is, we talk to and get them over here, then maybe these people who we know are not good are going to chat at them and, put them against us or something.
Listen, crocodiles. What are you gonna do when you leave here? When you get out of here? If we help you, you help us. What's going on here?
Well, I'll say we go all separate ways and never speak of this embarrassing situation.
How can we trust you that you're not gonna stab
Well,
us in the back?
We're all in a dungeon and I don't see much in other options, and it's not like I want to be working with you.
I
don't
have a
trust
fantastic
him.
idea. I'm going to do a spell. And the spell is going to be Zone of Truth. And we're going to ask him some questions, and he's going to tell us the real answers.
Oh,
Perfect.
Right.
Do you know how that works? The zone of truth.
I thought you know.
I
could look it up,
You
though.
had zone of truth.
Here,
When
I
in
got the
doubt,
book.
roll for it.
Yeah, I got the books.
All right, if you can find it before I Google it.
I don't have any spells.
Basically,
I do, but they didn't.
Egbor can still cannot really deceive, but he can sort of try to change the subject. But he has to tell the truth.
Okay, you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a
wow.
15-foot radius sphere centered on the point of your choice. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie within the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on the saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond to a lie.
Wisdom saving.
All right,
So get the truth, and then when you get the guards
so
in
you're
here,
casting Zone of Truth on him?
I'll jump the guards because
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
big.
That's a good idea.
So you wave your hand, and you see this like mystical, magical, like
And you can make us
Truth zone.
chokers.
Yeah.
it seems. He's like,
Oh shit.
Oh.
oh no, okay, what was that?
So I did it work or not?
You want to ask him some questions?
Yes. Okay. So if we are going to team up here, are you just going to run away or try to double cross us or something
Well,
and not cooperate?
The idea is we get out, and then we'll run away.
So when we get out, you're going to double cross us.
If going that way and you go that way is a double cross, then yes.
Do you trust him?
Well,
It sounds like he's gonna work with us up until we get to the exit.
So we can just kill
Do
him
you
if he
really want
decides
to
to.
hang out with us afterwards?
No.
I want your
Yes,
skin.
so you're going to help us, and we're going to help you, and we're going to get out of here, and you're not going to turn us in or do anything bad to us because we're helping you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's trust him, even if
Can we
he is
shake
lying.
on this? We need a pact.
Well, this is
Like
the zone of truth. This is the zone of
weird
truth.
little like crocodile hand with feathers
Ew,
comes out.
I'll take it. Ooh. All right.
All
And he
right.
like wipes it out.
Yeah.
Get the
Looking
guards in
like
here,
gross.
Disasterina, and I will attack them.
Okay, I'm going to ask the boysenberry. So, boysenberry, he hops up.
Boysenberries.
Are they still around, boysenberry boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Boysenberry pops up. Oh, hello! You're awake, thank God.
So boysenberry,
Yes.
what do you think is the best way to get the guards over here to open the door for us?
Oh, well, I do know that other daddies love fear. They feed on fear.
Oh.
No.
Maybe if one of you were to present them with a tasty meal, they might come rushing. Even the gods.
I'm easily scarable. You can use me.
Does anybody have a spider we can put on Zochi Mochi?
Ugh.
Um,
I mean, you look scary enough.
Okay, Zochi's really
act scared,
scared.
Zochi. Get Guards, quick! Guards, quick! She fears this thing that is in this dungeon.
So you, upon that, hearing that, you see Popcorn Eggborn, which is like hulking crocodile. Like he's huge. He's
love
coming over
large
to
crocodiles.
you. He's coming over to
Wow.
you, and like he's all slobbery, and it looks like he's about to attack you.
Wow.
And he like slams you up against the wall, and he's holding you up.
Buy me dinner first.
And then you're shouting at the guards.
Get him.
Ah! Wait, me?
Huh? Were you shouting for
I
the
thought
guards?
you were gonna get him.
You're shouting for. Oh, guards! The popcorn, the ironically large popcorn, is attacking my friend, and we don't know what to do. We need your help.
I'm saying similar things. Guard, there's an attack happening,
You hear
and somebody's really afraid.
Somebody help me
Hey,
already.
guards!
You hear a shuffle.
She's dying!
You hear a shuffle on the door, and then a little like slide open. You see this like squid eye, and it's like going.
Hey, get in here quickly! She's dying!
What's going on in there? What are you
All
doing?
these accents.
Aren't you supposed to be in the chains? It doesn't look like you're. Wait. And then you see like the eye go away, and this little like tentacle goes, and it like points directly towards you. It's like.
Ooh.
Then you hear cling, clong, cling.
Now I want sushi.
And the door opens, and then two nether daddies walk in. What are you doing? What's going on in here?
All right, since I have double attack when someone's not paying attention to me, I'm gonna roll and attack them from behind.
Okay, so you just like
Awesome.
sneak attacking.
Sneak attack.
All right. You have
18.
advantage, but you're not going to need it for that. Okay. So tell me how you attacking them.
How many other
Oh,
one?
there's two.
Two.
One's like sort of in the door, and the other one's like further in, and he started walking towards Zochi.
So I'm gonna attack the one that's least close to Zochi because the crocodiles, I'm presumably, are going to attack that one.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So I rolled an 18.
Okay. So yeah, you all right.
Right?
Yeah. So tell me how you go about it.
I jump. No, I tackle from the bottom. If they have tentacles, I knock them out from their
So they have like a normal body, but their face is like tentacles, kind of like Cthulhu.
I'm gonna like football check him. Just
Okay.
body.
Just
Damn.
plow over
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a also roll for strength. Give me a strength check.
Okay. It's 14 plus 2.
Okay.
16.
All right. So
Doing pretty
boom,
good.
you smash into him, and you both go skittering across the floor. You guys see Greg. He came out of the shadows and blew the purple smoke in the other guy's face, and he just thump down on the floor.
Purple smoke.
And then all of you
Get
guys look at
some
each
to
other.
Where's my purple smoke?
It's that same purple smoke that knocked you guys out when you got robbed,
Oh, never
if
mind.
you remember it. You sure you want some?
Augusta, save some for later.
So now you all look at each other, and Bogtorn is like, think we should go now? Yeah. We gotta be quiet. We ain't got any weapons right now. I think.
Get the
I know
bra.
where they keep
I grabbed the bra.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna grab the hair.
Okay. So you have a tuft of blonde hair.
Tuft of blonde hair.
And you have the bra of holding.
What's in the bra holding again?
The goblet.
Well,
the goblin.
so
goblet.
are you gonna? What are you gonna
we
do
don't
with
know.
it? Are you gonna put it on or?
I put it on the bra. Or let's
Yeah,
give it to
okay.
Zochi. Zochi
Okay.
needs something.
I do.
Okay.
Zochi put on the bra, which
Okay.
may or may not have the goblet in it. And
Now my tits are like in my face.
You want to reach in there and
It's a
see if
push-up
there's
bra.
anything in there?
reach in that bra.
Oh,
Is there
I
anything
will.
in
Does
there?
somebody want to reach in for me?
You
Oh.
don't feel
Oh
it.
shit!
Shit, there's
You feel
nothing in there.
nothing.
Oh.
Nothing's in there.
I was in there.
Well, I mean, there were tits in there.
Bullshit.
Also,
that doesn't
To
interest
be
me.
fair, you missed the. It's only the wearer can reach in.
Oh,
That's the
Oh,
magic
I
part
can
of
do it.
Yeah.
reach in there. girl.
Your arm,
Do I
like,
have to
it feels like
roll
your
to
arm
see?
goes in like this weird void.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you don't even
I
feel your
that.
body.
That's weird.
And,
she's almost deep.
And you're feeling something that feels like a goblet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I forget. Did you put anything else in there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, you're feeling
we
a
got the
goblet.
goblet.
Okay, I'm coming
Do we get
back
the
out.
crop?
I
Do
got
you have the
something.
crop
It's in my
still?
hand.
Don't know yet.
I'm gonna ask you, this
Cool. Okay.
lady over here, if she has a crop.
Okay.
I'm feeling around to see if I still have the nether crop, if
And
they found it or not.
Yes, it's still there.
It's it's still here. It's in my hole. Got it.
So maybe we should sneak. We should sneak out of here, right?
Yeah. Let's boogie.
So we have everything we need. We have the goblet and we have.
the
I
crop.
don't like these guys. Let's just get out.
We have the bra.
What's the best way out, boysenberry boy?
I don't know. I've never been in here before.
Okay, I talked to Eggborn. What's the best way to get out of here?
So you guys lean out and you see to the left, you can hear like kind of like thudding electronic music, just like sort of off in the
shit.
distance. And then to the right, you see, and it's like it's pretty dimly lit. There's like only a couple torches every once in a while. But to the right, it seems like the path goes down. But Bogtorn looks at you and he's like, "Well, I was awake when they brought us in, and we got to go to the right to get out of here. If we go to the left, that leads right to the ballroom. And trust me, you don't want to be in the ballroom.
Well, what's in the ballroom?
A lot of things you don't want to be there for."
Can I sneak in the shadows ahead to see if the road less traveled is the safer road?
Great idea.
You're going to go to the right?
Or wait, or should I check out the ballroom?
No.
Sneak and like see what's
No,
going on in there.
these people made me a statue. So
All right,
no,
road
let's
less
not
traveled.
deal with
I'm
them.
gonna sneak ahead. Do I roll for that?
Yeah. Give me a... Okay. So you're...
I'm not very sneaky.
They're waiting on you, and then so it goes down, and then there's a slight left turn. Right around the left, you see what looks like a little like guard post area where presumably those guys are hanging out. There's like a few scattered bits of random things on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a chest next to the...
We should have killed them before we left.
You see a chest next to the table. And then you also see the hallway continuing down, but you don't see anybody.
Well, we gotta look in the chest.
Okay.
Well, we're waiting for you to say.
Do you want to go back and get them, or do you want to go ahead and look in the chest?
I'm alone. I'm gonna leave your ass. No.
I mean, what could happen?
Yeah, let's look in the chest.
Look in
and
the
then
chest?
and then I'll bring it back.
Okay, so
You've gone
you,
this far.
you reach down to open up the chest.
Maybe I should. Too late.
It's
What?
too late.
What did you want to do?
I said I got scared to open the chest, so I went, "Hey, you guys!" psst."
Okay.
And you caught up.
Okay.
And now let's open
So,
the chest.
okay, everybody's with you. So Eggborn's like, "Oh, I think that's where they keep the weapons. I think we need to get in there." And he goes down, and he's like... And his weird little crocodilian hand, and he like does some weird like... He's like sticking it in the lock, and then he's like...
And the lock goes, "Oh yeah."
And you hear... Yes, you hear a slight... and you hear
Alright.
click, click, ka-chunk. And then it pops up, and everybody's weapons is in there, including the Eggborns.
All right.
God.
All right.
I'm gonna get my sword back and whatever. If there's anything else in there,
Uh,
just our weapons.
yeah, and the Eggborns, which they're already grabbing theirs
All right.
and loading up.
Sounds good.
I don't think we should linger around these parts, so
All right.
I say we get going.
All right,
Favorite
rogue.
weapons. So you probably have like a dagger.
Yeah, which are these
crossbow.
guys?
Sorry, I was
Oh, that's
looking
okay.
at her weapons.
Yeah. So he's Bogtorn tells you, "It's if we follow this, there's the way out, and there should be." You guys are kind of like sneaking, I assume. Like,
Okay.
And
But
he keeps
I'm slightly suspicious if Foghorn was
Foghorn.
if Fogtorn was knocked out of consciousness and brought into this dungeon, how does he know the exact way
Oh,
out?
he said he was awake when they got brought.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I know who's coming.
Oh, mysterious.
All right, sorry. We continue. I'm still suspicious of him.
Okay. So he's looking up as you guys. And he's like, there's a ventilation shaft I think we need to get out of here. We can't
a
go out the
cave?
front. They'll see us out the front. We got to go up there and get down into rot pits and get out through the rot pits.
As long as you
That's
go
where
first.
we came in, right? That's where I came in, right?
You look and it looks like a shaft that's similar to what you remember coming into.
God.
But it seems like it's hard to
Right.
tell if it's the same shaft, but I mean you're
Sounds
aware that there are
shafty.
shafts, and that doesn't.
Why are we taking a shaft down? We should take a shaft that goes up to the surface, right?
I'd prefer to take an uncut shaft.
Why beat me to it?
I mean,
Felony.
ventilation system.
We got. It's not the most direct way, but it's the safest way because they throw all the bodies down there in the rot pits, and there's plenty of ventilation, so it ain't stinking up the whole place.
Oh, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
He says he's not gonna lie. He says he's
It's
gonna
gonna
help
smell
us.
real bad, but let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he chicken scratch, he walks up, and then he tries to jump up, and it's like a little fluttering. So he looks at Popcorn, and Popcorn just grabs him and tosses him up there, and he climbs in, and then Popcorn tosses up Egg, and or Greg, and then he climbs up there himself, leaving
Alright.
you guys. What would you like to do?
I guess who's the heaviest of us?
Me. I would assume me if I'm at work.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
you're at work.
That would
Okay,
make
I'm gonna
sense.
climb
If
on her
I'm at
shoulders
work.
Okay.
If I'm
and
at
then
work.
jump into the shaft.
Okay.
Did
You seem
get
to
yours
have no
up
problem doing that.
Okay.
And then, so who wants to go next?
I'll,
And you can
I'll
see
climb
the-
up on Felony.
That's fine. I help her up, and I can be last because I have stealth and sleight of hand. So if anyone's coming from behind it,
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So the only way that you're going to get up there is if someone helps you.
Oh well, I'm gonna reach down and help her up.
Okay.
Use your
And I
tail
said
to bring
roll
her
up.
up.
There you go. Tail
All right,
is already
so
doing it.
You give me an athletics check, and you give me a strength check. You offering the tail?
Oh, just a
I am.
Serena.
Okay.
Is that your
Well,
tail?
the tail is like offering its it has a mind of
Okay,
its own,
the
right?
tail already goes down there. Are you going to grab the
Oh.
tail, or are you going to grab her hand?
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're the
oh
last
yeah,
one standing there.
tail.
Yeah.
Always tail.
You want the tail? Okay. So, all right. So that was okay. So now give me an animal handling check.
What?
Oh, animal
okay.
handling?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Where's
and then
this
you need to
going?
give me an athletics check.
Oh.
And
Okay. All right. And then you need athletics check, Felony.
From you.
15
All
plus
All right.
5.
Okay.
20.
And what do you want your tail to do?
Well, my tail is long and it curls up, so it's going to grab her by the arm and bring the whole thing up,
Okay.
and
Well.
she's gonna be up there, right?
We're here.
Roll.
We're all
So,
here.
I was really hoping you were going to fail on that one because that was going to be fun. But hey. All right, you guys get up there, no problem. And the shaft, you'll remember as you came in, it's like you can't stand up completely, but it is wide enough for like 2 people to walk side by side, but you have to be like kind of crouched.
Okay.
And you guys can see up the ways. It's pretty dark in here.
Well, I can see fine.
I can
Yeah.
see fine.
And
I have dark
Yeah,
vision.
so you all have
We
dark
all have
vision,
dark
so
vision.
it's not a big deal. We don't have to deal with lighting torches and all that boring stuff. So you see the Eggborns a little bit further ahead of you,
hmm
and so you guys gonna follow them?
I still don't trust them.
Hey, but zone of truth. They said they weren't gonna double cross us.
let's follow.
We're following them
We're following.
How do we know the spell worked?
because it said in the book it. I should know.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Seriously.
Okay.
So you're starting. The further you walk into the shaft, you start to notice this like really just rancid smell, and it's getting stronger and stronger. And now every once in a while you come to there's a hole, and you see just like nothing down in it.
We were warned. We were warned not to fall in those by. Who warned us not to fall in those? Was
I
it
think that was
Salad Bar?
Parmy John.
Parmy John. Oh,
Tommy
the little guy at the
rogue
Rogue.
gnome. Yeah.
Tommy John. He's gonna get upset if you.
Yes.
pronounce
So
the name.
avoiding those
These
holes.
names make
Yes.
me so
So-
hungry.
So they've already the
Pardon me,
Eggborns
Sean?
have already hopped over the hole. So what do you guys? You guys just gonna toss it over it?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. So well, roll me a perception check, everybody.
Oh, but I have
Oh.
I have divine sense, so I can sense things.
Okay.
I'm
there's
stealthy.
Different things, but
I'm stealthy
okay, what
AF.
does everybody got?
18.
Oh no!
Well, he's going first anyway.
Okay, so you notice that there is some sludge and muck. It like on the edges. So yeah, it looks like very slippery.
There is also a dog on the edge.
Yeah.
What's the dog doing down here?
Push it in.
So how do you guys want to handle this hole? And then the Eggborns they're still slowly. They're like
How did they get over?
you saw them. They just went. They kind of like glid like.
They glitted.
They're not creatures of flight, but they're sort of like birds that have their wings clipped. They can get a little bit of a glide going.
Well,
Can
how
I
wide
throw
is it?
them
How wide is
over?
It's about like 3. Let's say it's about like 4 feet across.
Oh, come
Can
on.
I throw them over, or are they
You want
able
to try
to
it?
jump?
You want to try?
I'm just gonna jump.
It looks like you could jump.
Oh, let's just jump.
Okay,
You want to jump?
sure.
You got legs?
Who's going first? Or you guys all
they
going at the same
padded?
time?
They're padded.
Well, just so you know, our stealthy character over here should probably go first, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll for it.
hmm
Ooh.
So that's athletics.
Plus 5. 13.
All right. So
Could be worse.
you get a running start, and you leap.
I'm not athletic.
And as you're leaping, your foot slides a little bit on this side,
Oh.
so you miss it just a little bit, but you get a good enough distance, and then you hit the other side and you slide a little bit. Like you land, you know.
It's
but you kinda
slippery,
slip,
y'all.
whoop. So you're across.
Whew, don't slip.
Okay, I'm gonna run over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna jump.
You gonna do the jump too?
Jump.
Same thing. Athletics.
It's only 4 feet.
I have like 0
Plus-
athletics.
Plus.
Correct. In fact, you have a
Okay.
negative.
Yep. So
I do.
you're able to jump over, no problem, and you don't even slip when you jump over.
So you have what's done. You want to jump
So-
over a hole? You talk to me.
Oh,
Just a
me?
full jumper.
Hole
Okay,
jumper.
so I'm a little concerned because I'm not athletic. I'm just here to wield spells and shit.
Hey, hold on to my tail.
You know,
Oh, can I
reach
hold
your
on
tail
to-
over.
My tail is 4 foot long, so I'm gonna put my tail over there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull her. When she grab onto it,
Okay.
I'm gonna pull her.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. 16.
Oh, good job. Minus 1.
so-
Thank the stars.
You're able to. Well, give me an animal handling check.
Yeah.
That's a good thing that you- Okay,
Easy,
so
easy.
you're actually able to jump over probably without really much help from the tail.
Oh.
It sort of was just in your way, but it sort of wraps around you. And
Did I
makes sure
I
that
totally
you-
just ran across it.
Get on that tail, girl.
So
That's how we jump.
You guys catching up with the Eggborns now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know that you notice the smell is getting just like increasingly
Wow.
worse and worse.
It's the
Who
Who
chili.
ripped one?
You see the Eggborn standing next to the other hole, and they look down and they're like, "Yep, this is the one." And you look down, you see it's a pretty long drop, but it seems like there's some weird murky water down there, and like towards if you're staring down the hole this way, you can see a faint light, but you can't with the edge of everything, you can't tell what it's coming from. But you see light.
Even with our
Well,
night vision.
yeah, because it's like the stone of the like the ledge is covering up the angle that you could see. You know what I mean? Because it like kind of drops down, and so you can only see so far.
Okay.
So Eggborns are like, all right, well, we're going to jump down there now.
Okay, you go first. You know the way.
Oh.
Yeah, jump
So,
on down. Be our guest.
After
Jump
you,
on
you
down there.
naked chicken.
He walks out of the thing and he goes, and just like kind of flutters down.
They're so
You see him
cute.
like kind of like glide, and
Oh, I hate them, but they're so cute.
it's like he's going in like a spiral and then lands like sort of next to that murky pond or whatever that you see down there. And his brothers follow suit, and they all seem to kind of gracefully make it down.
What
Alright.
if, ooh, there's gonna be like a monster in that pond.
Let's see. Well, I guess we just gotta go down there, right?
Let's do it. I'm fine with jumping.
I'm fine with jumping too,
Let's
I guess.
jump.
We all hold hands.
Actually-
have wings, so we'll catch you if you want.
Yes, please catch us.
Okay.
They're liars.
I'm a rogue, so I'm just gonna jump
Okay.
and be fine.
So you're jumping to just jump down there. Okay.
I'm gonna
and
jump
you're gonna-
/ like grab onto things and like ricochet over things and land. I'll be
Okay.
fine.
Give me an athletics check, and you're jumping down there, and you're gonna jump in. You're gonna aim for the eggborns so they catch you.
Well, are all of them in just waiting for us to?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah, I'll do that.
okay.
16.
16. Okay. So you jump down, and you're able to. Okay, so you got a 9. And you, who are you? Are you jumping?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you going? Are you jumping for the eggborns, or are you just jumping like down?
I'm just going for it.
Okay, so you're just
Mhm.
going. All right, so you jump down. Well, okay, in the order. Okay, so Felony, you jump down first, and you're doing this cool like, and then
I'm so cool.
and then there, one of the walls is extra slimy, so you
Ooh.
slip, you lose your balance, you start falling backwards. You pretty much like take this cool swan dive, and you look so graceful
I look
falling,
beautiful.
and you're like just like, and like everything seems to be.
I give
going
Felony
good.
a wink on my way down.
Right. Well,
As I'm like,
you look at Felony to give her a wink, and she falls back into you, and you both
Great.
collide and start spiraling down, and you just
Sorry,
plop
guys.
in this like disgusting, terrible muck.
My bad.
So you jumped, and you're aiming for the eggborns.
I've been in stickier situations.
Okay, so Oh, yeah, that's not good.
What was it?
What does he have?
Something you shouldn't have.
There's another creature down in the dungeon. What is it?
Oh my
oh, whoa.
The
Okay,
creature has
so-
taken something.
It's a slime corgi.
Okay, so, all right. So you aim for the eggborns,
Yep.
and they're like, they're watching you, and they see them fall and plop in the thing, and they laugh, and then they forget that you're falling as
How do
well.
they forget.
So you just you fall right next to them, smash into a rock, and then slide off the rock and fall into the muck pit.
They fall.
There was
into-
no,
No, you
avoiding
do.
this.
We were gonna fall into the mud pit. Something tells me you
And
wrote
you
us
get
falling
hit.
into the mud pit.
You get actually there was a chance that you couldn't. So you get you take 6 points of damage from falling onto the
Dang.
rock
Ugh.
and trusting the eggborns to catch you.
I'm gonna roll for a
Don't
dry
trust
cleaner.
them.
So you guys are in this muck, and since you have dark vision, you can see that you're moving around, and then there's just this like weird wet crunchies and squishies, and there's some
Ooh.
let's see. Okay, yeah. So the smell is just absolutely overwhelming,
It's gonna be a Star Wars
as you
moment.
as you try to like move around, you notice that you're just in like piles of rotting bodies, and none like of all types of creatures, and none of them have brains. So okay, now
I have
all of you give me a
self-care.
That's because they're
perception
nether daddies.
check.
So I know it's
Oddly enough, none of them seem to be nether daddies. So everybody give me a perception check. Ooh, sorry.
You're fine. Oh, a 19.
15.
She's rolling hot.
Okay. All right.
what
So
is this?
you guys all
Perception.
seem to. All right. So
Plus
you.
2.
You're good.
Oh yeah, you're good. So you start to notice a really strange ripple in the bodies.
Oh.
Okay. You're wondering, is it just? Are you guys moving around? Is that why it's moving?
Waiting for the squid.
Where's the ripple
And-
coming from?
It is. It seems to be like. So let's say this.
Towards
this is like,
us? Maybe?
It's about like a 10-foot radius, I guess. This pit.
Okay.
And you see back behind Felony, It's behind Disasterina. You start with like little ripple. Your instincts are telling you that you guys should get out of the pit as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We do that.
Okay, so so the Eggborns are standing on some rock, and if you look all around, there's little like outcroppings of rock that are next to the wall that sort of frame this puddle. So which directions are you trying to get out and
Out.
I'm just trying to get to the easiest way to get out.
Okay. So you're closest to the Eggborns, so you climb up. They actually even kind of help you out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys give me, let's see.
I've seen enough movies. I know what's coming.
Let's do another athletics check.
Let's
just
do
to-
it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm very athletic. 23.
Okay. How
me?
about you?
Swimming.
So yeah,
Another one?
you're like just barreling through this stuff. You get onto
A
the
9.
a 9. Okay, so you get into the outcropping furthest away from the Eggborns and Disasterina. You're having a problem. You feel like a little stuck in this
Oh,
muck.
yeah, I do feel that.
Damn it.
But
It's
so
real
you're
sticky down there.
you're closest to her.
Okay.
We can't
I
hurt
also
her.
have rope and a crossbow.
She's got a rope. God bless it.
Okay, so
Just so y'all know.
so you guys are both out, and just the smell is just so intense and terrible.
Xochi, throw me your rope. Rope.
Are you stuck? Can I save her?
I'm out. You're.
So you're stuck currently, and you're about 3 feet away from the cropping that Felony is on.
Okay.
But he can't seem to get moving.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my bow and arrow and tie this rope to it, and I'm going to shoot it in your direction. You're going to grab it, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to pull me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So as you're doing that, you guys see these twisted tarry roots. They start to connect all of these bodies.
Oh, no.
And you hear the roots snap and they buckle the bodies together, and then like they're folding bodies over, and these bodies keep forming into bigger, like a big mass.
This is Resident Evil
And
bullshit.
the whole pile of rot seems to be alive, and you hear a horrible roar.
Wait a minute. Is this Salazar?
Salad Man? What?
Salavan.
The salad bar.
So you hear this horrible roar as this whole writhing mash lashes out at you and bites at you with the dozens of rotting
right
mouths.
here.
It's like it's almost like a big crazy. It's like a tidal wave.
It's
of
my
just,
parents.
Like, rotting bodies, and they're all headed straight. It looks like this wave is coming up and it's about to just crash on you.
Great. So you got to pull me out real quick.
And that's where we're taking a break.
Horse mackerel.
So we're gonna say 5-minute break, and we will be back in 5.
Okay.
And we will pick up the epic of Dungeon Queenz.
Dun dun.
Dungeon Queenz, oh, Dungeon Queenz, oh.
As I'm slobbering on this chili.
+3 chili. Delicious. Love it so much.
Are we back? Yep, we're back. Okay. So, got a few announcements here. We actually got affiliated. Woo! So thank you guys all for the support and the follows, and that's really awesome. And we are going to discuss tonight what our emote is going to be, but we've already had a few subscribers and a few people that tipped some bits. Thank you, Pact Maker. Thank you, Laxus Live.
Yay!
Thank you, Debonair Toast.
Ooh, I like that screen.
Thank you, Doolatter. Or
Mhm.
Doladar. Oh, yes, I'm recognizing some of these. Thank you, Gay. Gay.
Gay.
And also thank you, Ruby G79. I think that's it, but
And
yeah.
just now, Bits of String and Jess Elvis.
Ooh, thanks, Giselvis and Bits of String.
Are those bits of string? No,
Are those
I'm
subs or-
afraid
or
not.
bits? Were those some
Had to make a
subs?
pun.
Did they sub? Or is that what is just now? Or oh.
Subscribe,
Woo.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you so much, everybody.
we are one episode away from our season 1 finale, but by no means does that mean we're done here. We're just wrapping this story up, and we plan on continuing. So yes, please give us that. We definitely appreciate the subs. Make it rain the bits. We'd all love that. They're all taking a lot of time to get dressed up and come play D&D with me. So yes, we appreciate any donations. And if you don't do bits, you can click the tip jar just under the video player.
But
yes,
that's
just the tip.
Clip the tip jar.
Yep, just the clip, tip, whatever. Anyways,
Click my dick jar.
I know where the clip is, okay?
I doubt
Even though
it.
I'm gay.
well, but anyways, thank you guys so much. And now back to the exciting story. So, as we left off, Xochi was having a hard time getting out of the muck.
Go figure.
And you're being rushed at by this
Sounds
giant...
like your girl.
Oh my god.
Being rushed by a giant wave of strung together, decaying, brainless bodies. That, by all means, looks like it's trying to eat you.
That's hot.
So let's go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, girl.
Oh.
16.
I got a 1.
All right, easy. So
You're the one stuck.
yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
So,
wow. Wow. So I just realized
Okay.
I
We got
found
you. We gonna
what
get
you got,
all my
Felony?
spells.
16.
What did disaster in again?
I
Which
got
one
an
is
8.
this?
It's an infinity.
What do we roll?
I got an infinity,
She got a sideways 8.
so that means the universe has talked to me and says you can do whatever you like, and you get
You
initiative.
do whatever you like.
Okay.
The universe wears off after about 6 hours, huh?
Mine's about
Okay.
20 minutes.
So you see this muck monster, and it's having a hard. It's like sort of swaying, like it's trying to like will itself to just flop over Xochi, but it seems to be
I'm about to
taking a
fly.
second to get there. It's trying to. I don't know. It's all like weird and disjointed. So you have a chance to act first. What would you like to do?
Oh, initiative.
Let's see. Did she?
All of us, or just
So initiative. So now we're in like combat phase. So we have to go in turn order. So you rolled the highest initiative, so you get to go first, and
Got
then
it.
and then it'll go after that. Disasterina, you're up, and then it's the muck monster's turn.
Oh,
and then
great.
Xochi can go.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm going to let her die and steal her man.
Oh, wow.
No, just
You
kidding.
know he's hot.
Did she was getting out the rope and the arrow. Did that happen?
Yes, she was still doing that. So, but it's not with how the initiative rolls played out. She's not going to have that done before the muck monster has a chance to do some stuff. So it's kind of all on you right now.
Balls. So then,
This is all your fault.
sorry, that's what my parents told me. Well, I mean, I could shoot a crossbow at the tentacle, and I do have amazing perception.
Okay, so for right now, what it seems like is like all the tentacles have pulled the bodies together into like this big crazy mass. So right now it's just a big mass of bodies that are held together by weird tentacles.
Are they like puppets?
That's what it looks like. Yeah,
Okay.
like as it sways, you see some of the bodies kind of come out a little bit further. It almost looks like it's playing like they're like puppets. Yeah,
Okay.
like the
Hmm.
like puppet bodies.
see
So
how
do
that
I
is.
go for the heart of the beast and hope it lets go of Xochi, or do I try and get Xochi? I can't reach her, and I don't have a rope, so I have to.
She's about like what did I say? Like 4 feet, three or 4 feet away from you. So
I mean, I could jump in, and then grab her and roll to get away.
Can I summon my familiar? My fine familiar level 1 spell?
yeah, on your turn if that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna go for the heart of the beast, because even if we get Xochi free, I feel like it's not giving up.
Good
right.
idea. Good thinking.
So I'm gonna shoot an arrow into the mass that I believe to be the center of the beast.
Okay, and are you still holding the nether crop?
Yes, it's in my
Your jacket, right?
It's in my person.
Okay.
It's not. Can I? Are you suggesting I use
You
the
can
nether
do
crown?
whatever you like to do.
What does it do?
Spanks. I could spank it.
Oh.
Is that what you're suggesting?
No,
I do?
I just want to make sure that you guys are all, and you have the goblet in your bra.
She has the
of
goblet
holding.
in her.
Yeah.
So if we lose her, we lose the goblet. So I'm going for the heart of the beast with my.
Do it.
With my.
I have
Okay.
saved.
All right. Give me an attack roll. Okay, and then oh man, does it not have that? It was a what was it? It was a +2
For my. Which one?
Yeah, for the crossbow, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On sneak attack though.
Okay, yeah, because it is. Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
distracted with her?
Yes, it is.
Then yes.
Okay.
I'm the
So then I get
target.
a 15.
Well, actually, sorry, it's got eyes on all sides of it. So while it's going for her, it sees you.
Great.
So I attack it with a 13.
Okay. +2. So yes, that's a hit.
I hit it.
Okay. So you load an arrow. Okay, so roll the damage. Roll that.
I hit it, but do I quit it?
Oh.
So
One.
you fire off an arrow.
I'm gonna
And-
save you, girl.
Yeah.
You see one like body starts to like lean out towards Xochi, and your arrow just zips its jaw off, and
Wow.
and it sort of falls into the fold and scoot back up and recycled
World.
into this giant gross thing. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take my divine inspiration from the universe and I'm going to jump right on top of this motherfucker with my big sword
Oh my
and I'm going to
goodness.
slice it right in two and destroy it.
Okay.
With the might of Disasterino, my deity, I put all my energy into it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Plus
She gets
two,
plus
so-
20 for enthusiasm.
I do like the enthusiasm. Okay.
Still alive,
So,
girl?
Now give
I'm
me
hanging out.
Give me an acrobatics check
I'm actually just
as
going over
well,
my
because
spells right
you're
now.
leaping over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job,
So
Zastrina.
you run, you leap. Give me a roll for the damage.
Yes.
You land right on its back, and you just mighty cleave, and it just like you just swipe off like half of it, and like cut like at least 3 bodies in half, and you see the and then like a big chunk of it flies off, and then you see like it sort of reform with other bodies that are sort of just pulled up from this funnel, and it just like reforms.
Okay, on my second attack, I'm going to do Divine Smite.
Okay. You know what that does?
No.
Okay, well, let's look it up.
Divine Smite. It's a magic thing, and it does damage to monsters.
You're going to smite it for its sins.
That's right. It's sinning right now, hurting my friends. That's the biggest sin is hurting my friends.
It was probably eating shrimp on Friday, too.
How dare they?
Huge sin.
Shrimp
At the
cocktail.
end of the day,
or just
so you know it wasn't
Even.
fresh.
Friend smite.
Mhm.
Okay.
worse.
Hurting friends
Okay. All right.
and
So
eating shrimp on the
all right.
wrong
So you
day.
can expend a spell to deal radiant damage.
Yes, radiate
Okay,
to get the radiator
so-
out.
All right. So give me an attack roll first. So roll the d20.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a critical hit.
What does that mean?
That means
What did
that's
you roll?
a 20. Critical hit. So when you roll a natural 20, that's really really good. So
Finally, I got good dice
You're
this
natural.
week.
Really
and
so good.
so roll the normal damage, and then also
This is no normal damage. This thing is going to take a lot.
okay. So there's that, and then roll this guy.
It's a 1. Yee.
Oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. You want this one. Roll it again.
Woo! Woo! Yeah,
So
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
8.
illustrate all right. So you're still on the back of it, and it's like slowly like you're starting to sink into the muck of it. But you pull this like really awesome like Highlander moment, like divine smite of Disasterina.
Yes.
And then you just like you bring it down and you just cleave right through the middle of this thing and just like and it's like this you guys see this blinding blue light not blue light, just white light just radiate from the middle. And from where you guys can see, you just see like a little laser thin beam of light between, the two halves of it. Okay. And then all of a sudden it goes and it splits in half.
Oh gosh.
And you just see like Disasterina standing there, like looking super badass.
I love this
thing.
Quick, take out my camera.
Both of the halves, they fall to the side, and it seems they're struggling to start reforming again.
Maybe we should just get out of here. Now, Zochi Mochi,
Zochi's
nobody's
still
attacking Zochi
I'm still
anymore.
stuck. Is it still coming after me?
So, well, it was about to. It got cleaved in half, so now it looks like a weird. It's sort of back to being a puddle pond thing again, but you could tell it's trying to form back up, and you're sort of like right in the middle of it now because you cleaved it in half.
Does it have any weaknesses? Elementals.
Mondays.
That radiant light seemed to be.
I have
doing
fire. Can I strike it with fire?
That's a good one.
Fireball.
Good idea.
Do it just for our entertainment.
Yeah.
So the muck monster starts to wriggle, and it's starting to like form back up where you're standing. So it's almost like it's trying to like cone up and then envelop you.
I won't have
And
to.
it's starting to crawl up your legs.
Crawl
And
up
now
your
it's your turn.
like
What would
that.
you like to do?
I want to hit with fire. I won't have this bullshit.
Yes.
I'm a fire being, by the way, so don't worry about me.
Okay, noted.
I'm fine with the
Disasterina
fire.
says casually while she's standing there like a badass and just cleaved it. Don't worry about me. I smite it with fire. That's fine. Okay. So what you doing?
What does this mean? 8d6 with fire?
Okay, cool. So that what spell are you using?
Fireball.
Okay, you're gonna fireball it. Okay, so you're off to the side, and then the radius. What's the radius on that one?
Well, she's like 4 feet from it or something.
20 foot.
Like
20-foot
it's a
radius.
20-foot radius.
Centered on that point.
Okay.
Must take a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So you
Target
would
takes 8
you would
damage.
want to cast that sort of away from you guys, so you guys didn't, because you guys aren't immune to fire, and you're sort of close. So you'd want to cast it on the opposite wall, and then make sure just the tail end of it sort of gets.
Yeah,
you know
that.
what I mean?
We'll do that.
So, all right. So
Throw
you
your chili
shoot
at
a
it.
fireball
It's the same thing.
all the way off
Oh,
to the
so sorry.
side. Okay.
Oh shit.
And this big, like, just flame explodes and starts to wave over. And you
Yes.
see, like, it starts to form, and Disasterina is just, like, right in the middle of the blaze. Just,
Yeah.
just like, still, like,
nice
striking
and
a
toasty
hello
in
pose.
here.
Stoic in there.
What's your pose? What do you look like? How are you standing? Just bathing in flame. She's just enjoying
Just
it.
how I
And it's just-
imagined.
it starts to you feel it start to release from your legs,
Oh.
and it starts to retreat. It seems like it's almost like trying to. It's almost trying to do everything it can to get away from you and the flame.
Oh, good.
Just
I'm
like-
driving it away.
And
Run in fear.
now you got. It seems like, yeah, it's struggling as the flames die down. You see this crispy, just
Creme
like,
brulee.
yeah, you
Creme brulee, everybody.
the-
Let's
yep.
have a slice.
So,
Crack it with a spoon.
it doesn't seem to be moving, but there's just like a crispy coating on top of
Nice.
you're still
Oh.
standing in those of you still standing in it. You can feel the muck underneath, but it's a little bit of a crusted top. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna jump on out of it. Let's everybody get out of here. Let's
Okay.
let's go
Get
to
out
the
of
side that we can all group up where those stupid other guys who didn't try to help us at all are, and then we're gonna get with them. I'm gonna tell them a thing or two.
So as you say that, you look to where they were standing, and they're just gone. You don't see them at all.
See, I knew it. We can't trust them.
But my spell said they weren't lying.
You rolled a 2.
So are you guys? So and then at the other end of the tunnel, so on the same side that they landed, you see that that light. You see it's actually a tunnel that leads out, and you see a dim light at the end of it.
Let's just
Let's
hightail it
Let's
out of
get
here.
out.
Let's book
Do you
it.
think they'll follow us?
Okay. So
Just get the hell
The
out.
muck. I feel like the muck has to stay in the pool.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
guys are running.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've damaged enough.
So
Good
let's see.
fireball.
Yeah.
That was a good fireball.
That was a nice swing. What
That
did
felt
you
so
do?
good. I love it hot.
I made s'mores.
You knocked me down into it.
Sorry, are you guys talking about this as you're running around?
No,
or are
we're
you just-
going. We're
We're
going.
out.
Okay.
We're on a mission.
All right, so you guys are running, and you start to hear this,
Oh,
and like
no.
gurgle, and you look behind you, and this like it just looks like a wave of
I
bodies.
knew it.
It's coming for you guys. It's coming, but you're seeing light
Hold
towards
up.
the end of the tunnel. It's
I'm
just
going to
all you can.
distract him.
It's pretty far away.
Get it
But-
with another fireball, girl.
Well, let's run.
okay, so you guys are
But
running.
he's after
You're
us. I feel like
Yeah.
we should do
Okay,
something.
athletics. Everybody, give me an athletics check.
I have hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
I can distract it while we sneak away. Athletics?
8.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so you guys are starting to lag behind a little bit. You're in the lead. It's starting to
once.
you're feeling like little nips at your heels, literally, because there's these bodies that are just like diving out and look like little dolphins that just are like.
There are
and they just
nipples at my
splash.
heels.
As soon as they hit the ground, they just splatter into just rot,
That's
and then
hot.
another one just keeps. So
Well, it sounds like it's a lot faster than. Are we perceiving that it is faster than us?
Well,
You're
you
just
guys,
going that
yes,
slow.
you're able to like pull enough ahead where you're like, okay, you feel safe. These guys.
Where
these
is
gals.
Steve the Steed when you need
Oh,
him?
Okay, so
my
I'm at a
gosh.
good distance, so I can attack while you guys are like struggling.
All right, so what
This
do
is
you?
more
Or
fire.
do you get? Or I can either attack or I have
What kind of fire do I have?
hypnotic pattern.
I don't have any magic.
I can create a twisting pattern of colors and weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range.
Yeah, a laser light show's gonna do it.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated. Sound it out, girl. And has a speed of 0. That way we can run away.
Give it a light show while it's not looking. We'll kill it.
Okay. Do we agree? I should
So
hypnotize it?
You're gonna throw? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, you guys can't really talk this out because this is
Oh.
a tense moment where.
Do it. Laser,
This
laser
was
show.
all in my head.
Yeah.
This is what I think that they said. Okay. So what
She
do I
just
roll? Do I
takes-
roll 20?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You can do
Let's
it.
go that way.
Or
Laser
actually,
light show.
I
Yeah,
rolled
she
a
rolled a
20.
20.
You rolled a 20? Okay. You know what? You wave your hand, and this razzle-dazzle, sweet, awesome laser light show starts just like filling the cavern, like the tunnel.
It's like the Northern Lights.
And like like sort of like doesn't understand what to do, and it's kind of like it's like it's stopped and it's sort of entranced.
And you hear, we don't need.
And what are you gonna do? you're literally giving this creature a light show right now, and it seems to be digging it, or maybe not, but it's stopped. So what are you guys doing?
I'm just
Do we
running.
keep running?
I
Yeah,
get
keep
double.
running.
Oh. Well, I get double. If something's distracted, I get double points if I attack it. So should I take a?
Oh.
It's up to you. I'm gonna run.
Do we,
Yeah.
we win?
I'll take a hit at it.
Okay, you guys are running, and you're gonna take a stab at it.
How long is it distracted?
Because I can
If we
hit it with
run,
another
can we get
fireball
away?
too.
It seems like right now you have an opportunity
right?
to go, and you'll put some distance between yourselves. And
Sounds like it's still gonna follow us. I say we stay and fight. But
I've already made my decision because I talked to Desastorino.
so
And
you're
she
just
gave
running.
She gave me the divine inspiration that it's just gonna get back together and try to kill us again. So let's get out of it. So that's what I'm thinking.
She shouts as she's
I do
way
it.
ahead of you guys.
That's right. It will reconstitute.
right.
Seems like
And
that's
one of
its
the heads
jam.
starts to not be distracted by the lights and starts
Let's
to look
go.
at you.
Let's
So
go.
we're
Run.
going.
We're
We're
running.
Okay, you guys are running. Okay, you're able to put enough between yourselves, and like it notices, but it tries to catch up. And as soon as you guys run out to the light, it's about to go, "Rah!" And then like as soon as the light hits it, it just and you see like
Oh,
it sort
thank
of
goodness.
melt and it
It
decides to
doesn't
recede.
like the light.
It was
Into
a
the cave.
vampire the whole time.
So you guys are standing outside in like it's daytime and it's a pretty beautiful meadow.
Is there any of those purple fruits on the trees?
Give me a perception check.
Let's go. Let's get
I
some
love
fruits.
it when you let me do things like this.
So added.
I did 50.
So
Now that the danger is momentarily over, let's
need to
get
get high.
Let's get high.
You don't see. Give me a nature check.
Nature check.
There's the nature right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking it.
Checking it out and
You don't seem to see any purple fruits.
okay. Well, I say to my cohorts here, we're
What
out
did
in
you
the
call me?
open. We should probably get away from this place. Let's go over there to the woods. Nobody can see us. As stealthily as possible.
I second that.
Okay, I'm on board.
So you guys, you make it to the tree line. So you guys aren't just standing out there in plain sight. And then you see something roll across your guys' feet.
What? A feed roller?
Is it
And
Salazar?
it like rolls back. And
It's
you see-
Salazar.
it's a little like potato.
It's
And it
Salazar.
just
I
goes-
love potatoes.
And it like rolls back.
Carbs
and
are my
then
friend.
You hear.
Here it goes. Yes.
And then it like it rolls on its face. And then like these little like sprouty legs come out of it, like when you let potatoes grow for too long, and it like wriggles and it stands up. Like, you've made it out of the nether.
Did you put it there?
Oh,
Girl,
the
before you
blight-
die,
the blight is getting worse. We have to stop it soon.
put me in your will.
Did you get the crop?
Got it.
Yeah, we got the crop.
This is Salazar, right? Are you a stranger?
Yes, I'm Salazar.
All right.
Do you have a song for us? Even though you're about to die of the blight?
I'm too weak. I can't.
No song.
No,
Every
it's
time we
important
see
that
you, we get a song.
He just wiggles his little like things at you and like I can't perform
It's
in
okay.
these tiny hands.
Okay, whatever.
Even
whatever.
sometimes Brittany doesn't perform.
So yes. Oh, great. So you have the nether crop, yes?
Check.
Yes. Okay.
We got the goblet too.
Oh, you have the goblet.
Check.
The gobbly goblet.
Goblin goblet.
Oh, the only thing left is the horn of forlorn, which the Chuck Bears have it.
Chug bears.
Oh, we gotta go
We
back.
got to go back to
yes.
the chug bears.
And so by the time you get back, it will be the last day of the festival, and everyone will be distracted with the raucous partying. So it'd be the perfect time to steal it.
Love a good party.
Do we
Steal
have
it.
to
They're not
steal
gonna give it to
We're
us.
friends.
I don't think they'll give it up. It's very important to them.
Okay.
You're pretty stealthy. We can do this.
Well, why are we gonna have to go steal it? Why can't we talk to them? And this is ridiculous.
I'll seduce them. Can I mate with them and trade?
Oh, we've been mating already. We've definitely mated
I
with them.
need to catch up. What is this party
She
without
just
me?
came back from the Chug Bear party.
I just got titties.
When you were at that Chug Bear party, you didn't happen to get a horn, did you?
I got lots of horns.
You should go to the dot. We stop at the clinic on the way back to the Chug Bear
No, there's no
party.
need.
I've got the impervious disease thing. I could
Same.
just blow on you or something.
Sounds like you had
got
a wonderful
pervert
time.
disease?
Instead of pervert disease, no, I'll just blow on you. You'll be okay.
Same.
All right, you and your pervert disease may blow me.
I'm assuming you don't know where you are because you came out of that cave. But if you follow this trail here, it's about a day's walk that way, and it'll take you back to Barbaria.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, or we could get on Steve the Steed.
I can fly.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I can fly,
okay,
wow.
yes, I'm.
I can run.
Okay, so we get
I mean,
back
how
to
you
the-
get there is up to you.
All right, all right.
Uh,
Is there anything other special that we need to know that you haven't told us? You know, you're rotting and everything. Maybe you forgot
yeah,
something important.
Let me think. And he
You
scratches
always-
his head, but like this potato skin starts to peel off. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Let's eat him.
I'm gonna do a spell. I'm gonna do a spell.
I
a
have
healthy
plus
spell.
4 investigation.
Let's see, what am I gonna do?
You're gonna waste your healthy spells on this guy who only comes right after the danger has happened. He has done practically nothing for us.
my powers are not. They don't work in the Nether Daddy caves. It's all made of stone.
Oh, it's so
I'm made of
convenient.
plants.
His powers never work when the danger's around.
Some would say that is convenient.
Many would say that's convenient.
It's probably the definition of convenient.
We have to put an end to this once and for all.
All right.
Okay, well,
And by we,
You, that's why I brought you here. Couldn't have done it without you.
It's
And
nether,
this-
nether dog.
There's a dog.
Nether dog.
another
Yes.
corgi.
The horn, it should, they keep it in the main tavern. You must have seen it already.
Really? Did we see it? Anybody remember a horn?
I remember
That was
lots
pretty
of
high.
horns. Yeah. I was popular.
I bet.
So
Was it a
we have
special
to
kind
go
of
get
horn?
that,
Did it,
and then
did it
what?
curve to
Yes.
the left?
And then, so get the horn and meet me in the Cave of Binding. It's the spot. It's underneath Barbaria. That's where they sealed Rizala into the earth. We must bring all
Rosado.
3 items there, and then we can put an end to this. All once and for all.
All
And
right.
please hurry because I don't know if you noticed, but and like his jaw almost. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not doing so well.
Can
We
I
noticed,
have
but
a,
it's amusing at this point.
Can I have a foreshadow, insightful roll to say that when we get all 3 of these things and come back to you, are you going to magically turn into risotto and we're going to have to fight you?
Risotto. I don't know who Risotto is. And I am Salazar. I brought you here to stop the blight.
Got it. Let's go get it. Let's go get that horn.
Suspicious.
It is suspicious.
Ah!
Thousand
And
yards.
And then this bird just swoops down, and you just hear.
Bye.
Oh, bye, girl.
Oh, wait. I'll say
See you next time.
No, I won't.
Now, what do you guys do?
Let's go back to the Chug Bear
Travel back
village.
to Barbaria.
Well, if I'm not seeing any purple fruits, I guess I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go clap, clap, and Steve the Steed is going to show up and help me.
Is he? We'll see.
Yes.
Or is he?
This time he might.
He might help this time.
You just hear crickets. There's nothing. And you hear a little rustling in the bushes. And then it's this little rabbit just hops out and just goes on with
He
his
has
business.
magically turned himself into a rabbit.
Ride
I
the
get
rabbit.
on the rabbit.
Ride the
The rabbit
rabbit
looks
down.
at you.
I get on the rabbit.
I summoned you,
And we
rabbit.
hop down the road.
It sees you and just bolts.
Stupid Steve.
Steve the rabbit.
Steve is an awful rabbit.
Okay, let's
Hey, guys.
All
On the way to
walk.
Barbaria.
Fine,
So we have a
we'll
day's
walk.
walk ahead of us.
Yeah.
It's too bad we don't have a bitch here because she could write a song about our travel to Barbaria. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
That would
That would be cute. What if I do the heels? I have magic heels. Do they
The
do
pumps of
anything?
power. They just make you sneakier.
I should give those to one of you next when they need
Well,
it.
you're the sneaky one, right?
I'm already sneaky. I don't need to be sneakier. Who's the clumsiest of us? Well, I'll keep
That
them.
might
for
be
now.
me.
And then I'll give them to you when we get into when you need them.
Okay.
So you guys have all of this. Yep. Okay. So you're traveling. The sun's starting to set, and you come up on. As you approach the gates of Barbaria, you notice something is horribly wrong.
Mm.
Being the final day of the festival, you assume you hear laughs and cheering of celebration, but all you hear are shouts and screams of terror mixed with gurgled roars.
Is it like a vomit kind of roar?
Yeah, sort of.
Like,
Yeah, and like anything that you've heard from the blight monsters, it's similar sounds as that.
Oh, good.
okay.
So upon entering the town, you see several fires. Chug bears and goblins are scattered everywhere. Some are running for their lives, and some are fighting the blight creatures. So Boysenberry pops up on your shoulder.
Of course he does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's nothing we can do now. We need to get the horn. We have to put a stop to this mess. See, it's already getting terrible. It's already getting terrible. They're taking over Gate Barbaria.
Okay, so where is this horn now? How do we find it?
It's in the
Boysenberry
main
boy?
tavern.
Well, it's probably not there now because the whole town is like on fire.
I don't know. We should check.
Okay.
In all the chaos, it should be quite easy to get the
blueberry
horn.
says check.
Always
Let's
Check it
check.
out.
Okay, so you guys are going to go to the main tavern?
That's
Yes.
Okay. So you go into the main tavern. There's people like running across and, screaming and stuff, but nobody seems to mind you because they're so paying attention to their impending doom. So the tavern is
Should we be
empty.
concerned?
No.
You see tables flipped and blood is everywhere. There seems to be a strange, like red blood. There seems to be a strange lack of the blight
not mine.
anywhere in here. A large drinking horn sits peacefully on the wall behind the back two main
that's
tables.
convenient.
And it's like sort of a little bit of a stage.
I've seen this episode before.
What would you
What
like to
spells
do?
do I have?
I'm going to do. No, you look at your spells. I'm going to do.
I mean, we just grab it, right? And put it in the bra.
I'm going to do detect magic.
Okay.
Detect magic. That
Okay.
way, we make sure that it's not going to be a bad choice to go get it.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you notice like a powerful radiating energy from that horn on the wall, and you're pretty positive that is the Horn of Forlorn.
So I didn't detect any other evil magic anywhere?
Nope.
That's the only magic detected
Yes.
in the entire room.
Yes.
Get it.
We're going to go get it, right? I say,
Sure.
let's go get it.
I'll
Okay.
grab it.
Okay.
Stealthy.
So you guys all
one.
go. Well, you're gonna stealth up there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you grab the horn, and it slides off the wall pretty easily. As you're holding it, you feel the nether crop like radiate under your skin, and so the horn sort of vibrates a little bit too. And as closer you put them together, the more they seem to like vibrate.
You know what? I got a suggestion. Let's get that goblet and put it to the other two things and then make more vibration.
So as,
Xochi, you got that goblet?
as you're
I got it.
As you're enjoying the vibration, you notice that there's
Oh.
so you notice as you're trying not to be distracted, a large
like a
hulking
motorboat.
mass with white hair
I'm into
slumped face down on the ground behind the table,
Is it bitch? Is it bit?
Is a bitch?
like
Wow.
gray white hair.
Oh.
That was my daddy.
Do you want to
Dad!
as with
So,
as
I'm
you
sorry,
look
describe
closer?
it again. What was
So it's a large hulking mass. It looks like a chug bear with white hair face down.
Oh, did we make friends with that one?
slag or something? Does it look like somebody we've seen before?
So it's sort of like one of the chairs sort of like slides back a little bit and the body slumps over, and you see it's Gulp. And he's got like his eyes are glassy and his face is frozen in like a confused
Is he
expression.
dead?
And he's very dead, and he has arrows sticking out of him.
Let's
but
go.
seem to
Let's
be-
go.
Seem to be goblin-made arrows are sticking out.
Let's go. We're out.
Well, we're putting all the three
need the
things
goblet,
together, though.
We have all the things. Let's go back to the woods
Okay.
where we are not in the chaos.
Is anything happening when we put all three together?
They're vibrating like you can tell like
Get
they're
to the
supposed
woods.
to
I can
be
tell.
together.
Run to the
Okay,
woods.
so you guys start to leave. As you leave, you see Guzzle enter the tavern, and he's flanked by these giant armored chugbears. It looks like they're like an elite group, trained solely to protect the leaders. And he's covered in like blood and also blight. You can barely see the eyes through the slits in the big hammered metal helmets. I had to think about a Scottish accent for a second. Hey, you guys, you made it!
We made it, all right. Yeah, we got the three things, and now we're going to attack
There-
something.
I can't. They killed him. I can't believe they killed him.
You don't have to call him a cunt.
Oh, wow.
So all of a sudden the door blasts open and Swig falls in. And so he falls in and stumbles on the ground. And you guys all remember Swig, right? He's the one that led you guys to the thing.
Yeah,
So
you're a pretty nice guy.
so he screams, "The Nether Daddies are here!"
Oh.
Guzzle looks at him. Oh, that's great news! And Swig says, "No, it's not. We thought so as well. We took me and a group of scouts went to greet them, but they attacked us, and I barely escaped with my life. They're not here to help. They're here to start the war with us."
Oh, no.
That's terrible.
And then Swig passes out.
Swig.
And Guzzle
Swig.
he hits one of his group, and he tells them to take care of Swig, and he looks at you guys and he's like, "I know you can handle yourself. I got to go take care of this." So he rushes off with his his group, and going to go deal with the new threat that has just showed up.
Hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, we gotta get this risotto guy, right?
Let's leave.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Mhm.
We're gonna kill the risotto. We can't. There's a whole war going on here.
Boysenberry pops up and that is right. The entrance to we have to go to the north side of town, and just beyond the gates is the entrance to the Cave of Binding.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're going as
We're
fast as we
running.
can.
Diggy, 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 diggy.
Okay, you guys are running, and you're seeing like various
Another nether doggy.
nether
It's right at
doggies.
our heels.
You hear it like the sounds of like what seems like a great battle happening on the other side of town, like screams and clashes. But you guys are running away. Here in the distance, you see a couple blight creatures, a couple goblins, some goblins fighting chugbears, and chugbears fighting goblins and blight creatures.
It's a really intense scene.
You make it through to the gates, and you see just right outside the city, entrance to a little cave. And what you can only presume to be is the Cave of Binding.
Cave of Binding.
And Boysenberry says, "That's it! Go, go, go! Quick, before the blight creatures get you!"
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's
You
do
guys
it.
are running in there? Okay.
We're running.
So you run into the cave, and then you notice that, like, as you go down these weird stone steps, it seems to turn back around and it's going under the city. And it goes down into, it opens up into this big circular room. And there's this crazy, the room's lit with torches, and the air is cool, but it seems to be thick with, like, magical energy.
Ooh.
And again, as you're holding these items, they start to really even vibrate anymore, and they're starting to like have a faint glow to them, like that. A large circular symbol is painted on the floor, and 3 pedestals are placed like evenly around it, almost like in a triangle.
One object per pedestal.
Yes,
Got it.
and you see Salazar standing there in the form that you guys first saw him, with the cabbage pants and the carrot legs.
I swear, if
Um,
you turn into risotto right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
So, oh, you've made it! Oh, I knew you could do it. Let's put an end to this blight once and for all. And you brought the items, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are they? Let me see.
We got them.
These two?
Yeah, we got him.
We got them.
They're
Where are
vibrating.
they?
Is
What you
the-
worried about?
They're vibrating.
Tell us what to do with them.
Give them to me, and we will
Why?
do
No,
that.
Why
what?
can
Tell
I
me
not
what
do
to
the things that
do.
are required with the object?
Don't-
You've trusted me this much, and now you're just for some reason
We've seen
suspicious
a lot.
for me.
I've seen a lot of Disney movies.
I'm going to cast the Zone of Truth.
The zone of truth. Yep. Okay.
Zone of Truth.
And he just says, "Give them to me."
Oh.
I knew it. I mean, she knew it. I'm too stupid, but she knew
I'm.
it.
Please give them to me.
Oh. No.
No means no, girl.
All of you notice this like tiny, like little. It feels like a sharp object at your throat.
What?
And you look at
We
each
feel
other
this?
to see that the Boysenberry boys are standing on each of your shoulders.
Boysenberry
They have
boys.
arms and a little sword.
I'm a
I'm
tool.
not threatened.
We are just tools.
Right at your throats.
All right.
Boysenberry looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, we're actually the Boysenberry boys, and we've had arms these whole times."
Well, I'm impervious to disease and poison and that sort of thing. So I'm going to take the boysenberry in my hand. I'm going to strangle it and just throw it on the ground.
Are you gonna reach for it? Okay.
I smack
so-
mine off me. I say over it.
Okay, yeah. So you guys give me a sleight of hand checks.
19.
That's a good one.
Smack that boy off me.
20. Oh.
Yeah.
15.
I just flicked it.
So they're like, "Ah! Oh!" And then what did you get?
15.
Okay, and then you hear, "Ah, boink."
What does that mean?
You just hear like a dull thud.
So they're all dead.
And
I'm gonna attack.
that
Salazar.
was not wise of you.
I'm gonna
And he snaps
shoot
his
an arrow.
fingers, and his roots like wrap around you guys' legs, and you can't move.
That blows.
You were rotting 2 seconds ago.
And he
We
looks
meant
much
to say
more...
you're rotten.
That's right. I'm rotten, not rotting. And he snaps his fingers, and you see this again of the band forms. And
Oh fuck.
Wait, can I
And it makes you-
distract you
makes-
before you
turn,
do
wait,
anything?
start it over and turn it up. Wait, pause it.
So you were gonna sing.
Yeah. We're not getting through an episode without a Salazar the Salad Bard song.
I mean, it's worth it. If we get to hear a song, I'll let you have the 3 items.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, goody, goody. You followed my orders to a T. Collected all 3. Horn, goblet, and nether crop. Now it seems you've started a war you cannot stop.
Oh, the breakdown.
You've got me happy and giddy as a teen. You've all been such wonderful queens. You'll be rewarded with sights beyond your dreams. It was never about the items you see. It was all about setting me up. Andromia 3 factions to find. So 3 factions to kill. Body, spirit, mind. The blood of 3 must be. Salazar rise and snaps in unnatural ways. You realize you've seen this kind of movement before when Tattywag's turned. A black, tarry-like substance begins to ooze from Salazar's eyes and mouth. The stench is unbearable. The wind cracks and rotten vegetation permeate the
Fuck
air in
you,
the cavern.
Salazar.
Salazar's jaw begins to distend, revealing a hideous mouth riddled with sharp roots. Vegetation sloughs off his arms and legs, revealing
Oh, you're
clawing
hideous.
legs. A strange chanting can be heard, and it speaks. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Neither Salazar or the Salad Bard. I am.
You knew it. You called it.
Then I rip my face off. I'm also Rosalind.
All my brides. So he said, and tonight I make you all my brides.
Oh,
That's fine then.
okay.
Is my Yoompa starting to tingle?
She said, do you guys need a recap of all those words?
Yes, actually everything.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, so here, I will do the transcript here.
Is there a ring?
Well, we'll see, I guess. So he said, oh, goody, goody, you followed my orders to a T, collected all 3, horn, goblet, and nether crop. Now it seems you've started a war you cannot stop. My, what delightful helpers you have been. You've got me happy and giddy as a teen. You've all been such wonderful queens. You'll be rewarded with sights beyond your dreams. It was never about the items, you see. It was all about setting me, Andromia free.
Beans.
3 factions to bind, so 3 factions to kill.
Beans.
Body, spirit, mind, the blood of 3 must spill.
Beans.
And then he says, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm neither Salazar or a salad bard. I'm Rosalis. Which, guys, Rosalis is just Salazar spelled backwards. I could have swore when I told you guys the name that somebody was going to look at that and be like, oh.
I didn't figure it out until 10 minutes ago.
Which is perfect, because I would have been so sad if you put that together any other episode, which I
You're
wasn't
just
trying
lucky
to
we're
reveal.
so stupid.
So he says, and tonight I make you all my brides. Now, Chip Chop, we must hurry to get you ready for the wedding. I want you all to be belles of the ball. First order of business, we must relieve you of that dreadful flesh of yours.
Did the producers know this the whole time? Did you know this? Were you waiting?
So
No, no,
he's just this big, gross, like weird, tarry. Thank you. like drippy, crazy, scary creature that's like made of rotten vegetables and like tarry grape, like weird. He scans the room. He's like way bigger than all of you.
Oh, great.
His head almost touches the ceiling of the cave.
This
He
isn't
says-
the final boss, is it?
Oh, I see the confusion in your faces. Well, you see, the ancestors of the Nether Daddies and the Goblizons joined forces to bind me deep within the earth. Each faction is a different part of the seal. Chugbears are the body. Goblizons are the spirit. And the Nether Daddies are the mind. The long-term peace between all three was what really kept me locked beneath the earth.
Oh, great.
Oh dear, you haven't put everything together yet. I see. Well, my plan was quite dastardly.
We're so stupid.
You see, I shall explain. I left those daddies for you. And the enchantments on Tatterwag's heart have prevented me from entering. Oh, I needed a good little errand. I knew he was going to do it. He doesn't like the Rizala voice. I needed a good little errand girls to pass a little
Errand girls?
camp back in. Well, you've been parading around in those chugbear adornments. The goblins saw you at Tatterwag's hut. Assuming the Chugbears were behind the demise, they carried out an ambush at the Liberation Festival. What should have been a day of dreadful unity and celebration.
Did he just turn into Cher?
Probably.
Either that or bitch pudding. Is it sure? You sure you're not bitch pudding?
And then he goes, "It's bitch pudding already."
That's the third reveal that we find out next week is actually it's bitch pudding. Oh man. Yes, the Nether Daddies obviously assumed the Chugbears were the ones who stole their nether crop. Listen. Can you hear it? Just above us. Beautiful sound of death and carnage.
That is a beautiful.
All that you have started. I feel the blood seeping into the earth, slowly dissolving my bonds. My strength grows with each death. It won't be long now until I am permanently free. Oh, I see the fear in your eyes. Worry not, you've all been so good to me. I will make you my queens, and together we will rule this wasteland.
Well, okay.
When you put it that way.
What kind of clothing?
I am a
and-
queen already.
Oh
Choose the-
dear, it's bad luck for me to see you before the wedding. Here, I'll leave you in good hands. He reaches his arms out, and they both just plop off, like just the sticky, gooey tar, and they smack on the ground.
That's hot.
And then he starts to leave. I will see you soon. And you see his arms start to wriggle and writhe, and they start to form up into mouths sort of open up in the palms. And they have these weird bodies. Basically it's a strange body with a hand as a head with a mouth in the thing.
Oh,
So-
alright.
I bet he's a good kisser.
So the right hand looks and says, "Oh, come, Leth. We have so much work to do. Am I right? And the left looks at him and goes,
Oh, yes, indeed you are. You know what they say, idle hands.
Okay, I'm rolling against bad jokes.
Yeah, D20. Natural 20, critical hit.
Those bad jokes don't have any effect on me.
Well, looks like you're first. Get ready to welcome the new flesh.
and they like.
I'm
they
gonna
rush
get a
forward.
facelift. It's okay.
And talk about punctual. That's where we stop
Oh my
Pun.
goodness.
for
Pun.
this episode.
Punctual.
Punctual.
Dun, dun, dun.
Am I right?
That-
Am I
that
right?
was
Because he's
intense.
the right hand. Get it?
No, I didn't get it because I rolled
You're
a 20.
so punny.
You're protected by the puns.
Pun
Well.
protection sphere. Cone of.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. That is the epic lead up to our finale, which might not be next week because DragCon
Dragula
prep,
World.
everybody's busy, so
Week after
it most definitely won't be next week. But we are going to plan for the following Tuesday,
Which
or maybe we could do the finale at a better time slot on a different day,
Yeah.
which would be really cool. So
Be continued on a
yes,
date.
definitely give us a follow at Dungeon Queenz with a Z on Instagram. Give us a follow here. And also all of our social medias, I'm sure we'll all blast out and post. We're going to make the finale really special. It's going to be a big old shindig.
Next time, talk about DragCon.
Yeah. Well, let's... I'll wrap up with... we did just get affiliate status, so if you would like, feel free to hit that sub button. We're talking amongst everyone tonight to figure out what the fun emote is going to be. If you guys have any ideas or any, like... Yeah, go ahead and post them in the chat. We'll read those, and we will take those into consideration. And again, thank you guys, everybody that's already tipped the bits and subscribed. And yes, now, go ahead.
Well, DragCon's very important. It is Friday 11, Saturday the 12th, and Sunday the 13th of May. So, you just go there and a million queens from, from different shows and stuff. But also, Dragula World, May 12th.
Saturday night.
Saturday night at the Globe Theater. All of the Dragula Queens are going to be there. You can meet and greet with the Dragula Queens. You don't have to get a DragCon ticket. And you go there. Zoji Mochi going to be there. Bitch Pudding's going to be there. Felony Dodger's going to be there. I'm going to be there. And then all of the other ones, Season 2 and Season 1
much
Queens
all
are going to be
season
there.
one.
And there's a contest.
There's a Dragula
Oh,
pageant, just like they used to do in the clubs.
$1,000 first prize. Bring your best outfit. Be ready to sign up. Do gross things for money.
Yes. So you're used to it.
Yeah.
But also, did you mention you have a booth at DragCon?
I have a booth at DragCon. I don't know where it is, but it'll be easy to find because
Look-
it'll be
look
so
for-
many people crowded around.
This would be the most disastrous booth.
Most of that disastrous you can find.
Anybody else have any other upcoming events or anything that you want to shout out? Anything that you're doing?
Oh,
free.
on May 9th at Faultline Bar in Silver Lake, we are doing Star Wars Glitter Ball for my show called Invasion. So yeah, it's
I know.
really fun characters.
Maybe if I don't know if there's a site or something or a link that we could throw up.
follow me on Instagram. I'll let y'all know.
Link this.
Has
Sochi
Moobot been
_
working
emoji.
this time?
Yeah.
Cool. So it was blasting out everybody. So yeah, Moobot has been
Yeah.
periodically giving it all the Queen's individual Instagrams, and also big thanks to Avi and Randy behind the scenes for running the show. Couldn't do it without them.
The greatest chili ever.
Oh, and
Whoa.
happy birthday! We've got some birthdays
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Felony
tons of
and
birthdays.
Ave.
Oh, how cute.
Happy birthday
to
to
you.
Felony and Ave. Happy birthday, dear Felony and Ave.
Cool.
Happy
Damn.
birthday.
That was, like,
to
strong.
Don't
you
ruin it with a
guys.
blight.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
should have
roll.
made a
Roll to blow
Salazar,
the cake out.
Salazar birthday song. Would have been pretty great.
I rolled a 14. Will I blow the cake
Oh,
out?
I don't
Hey,
know.
let's blow together.
Make a
One,
wish.
1,
two,
2,
three.
3.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm 30, y'all.
Ooh,
She's
and I'm-
13.
Yeah.
Did we get off that table, you crazy dog? Did we have any other bits or subs or anything that we should mention before we head out?
Right before. Yeah. No,
Any-
we didn't get any more than that.
Okay.
Thank you for being here with
Yeah,
us.
thank
these
you guys
past
so much.
Several weeks.
I hope you really enjoy it and having as much fun as I know we are. I know I am.
Yes.
You
The
can
story's
speak for
been
us.
amazing. Thank you for learning with me. I'll speak for myself.
Absolutely.
I've barely played this game and I'm having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, you guys
We're
are all
getting
doing
better
great.
at it too.
Yeah.
Every
I
week.
can't
we're all
wait to
doing
fight
great.
more.
Oh well, it's next episode is going to be the epic conclusion of Dungeon Queenz season 1. It's not
I
done.
can't wait.
Also, we're throwing around ideas possibly of taking all of season 1 and its events and turning it into a one-night drag show with different where queens would perform different songs and basically like seeing a drag show, but the entire night would be telling the story of what happened in season 1. So that's something to look
Is
forward
this
to.
an evil plot of risotto?
Maybe. You guys are going to show up and you're like, actually, haha! I've just
really
tricked you
is
into
a
doing all
seminar.
of these things for me.
Wash
been
my
so
car.
So,
Run to the post office for me.
trust me, there's a point to it. Yeah, am I forgetting anything at all? Anybody else have anything that they want to mention? No?
No, thanks for coming.
Well, so Randy, take us out on the thing. We're going to leave the chat open just a little bit if you guys want to discuss post-episode thoughts or anything. Love to hear it. Love to hear feedback. I could go back and read the comments.
Tell us we're pretty.
Yeah. So, again, thank you guys so much. And keep an eye out for when the finale is going to be.